Okay, writer and performer Cindy Caponera is with us this morning. She's here to talk about her new book, I Triggered Her Bully. Cindy, thanks for being here with us.
Sure.
And I know that you dedicated this book to your mom.
I did. I did.
And it's about growing up on the south side of Chicago. Why did you feel that it was worth writing? Would you consider this a memoir of growing up?
I think it is sort of a memoir. I was going to change the word essays to tiny memoirs because it's just a lot of little personal stories that happened to me when I was growing up. And then the insert is stories from Canaryville and beyond, which is the neighborhood I'm from on the south side of Chicago, and then things that have happened to me, you know, like when I moved to New York before I was working at SNL and living in my 5-floor walk-up with the bathroom down the hall and the gazillions of boyfriends and broken picker, and and then when I got to LA and I was started to write for television, and so it kind of expands, but everything starts from where, you know, I grew up.
So you think you got the funny bug from growing up in Canaryville?
Both of my parents are really pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about Canaryville then. What does that mean? How did that trigger?
Canaryville is on the south side of Chicago. It's just south of Bridgeport, right around White Sox Park.
Okay.
A lot of meat packing companies, you know, because it's back of the yards.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I probably just had this way of observing how funky everything was.
And then also in your book, you say growing up in Canaryville, bar fights were equivalent to a sporting event.
Well, you know, my dad was a big fighter.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I think for men of his generation, boxing was a way to, you know, get out from under where you came from, you know what I mean, in sort of a middle class. So he, you know, taught us how to fight to toughen us up, and then didn't make us bullies necessarily. But, you know, I did have an aversion to needy people until I realized it wasn't good to beat up people.
Well, let's talk about the title of your, until you realize, I want to know when that was. The title of your book, I Triggered Her Bully.
Yes.
So why did you come up with that title?
So in the evolvement of the story, where I started trying to fight myself growing up, and I was a terrible fighter, and why should girls be fighting? And so what happened was I started working for somebody, and I became the needy person. And I think that I triggered their bully.
Got it. Okay.
So,
and then do you ever think that your book will turn into a TV show or movies because you write for TV shows?
Yeah, I plan on taking it out for development season, so people look for it on your desks.
I wish we had so much more time to
I
talk.
do too.
Oh my gosh, I want to hear more about these stories. Once again, the book is called I Triggered Her Bully. If you would like more information about Cindy Caponera, just head to our website, kcal9.com, click Seen on TV.